This is Carolina AM.
Welcome back to Carolina AM. It is Medicare Monday. Typically, it's just Chris Stockman joining us, but you have brought a friend today, Paula Murray. Thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you.
And usually we're learning all about the various things that Medicare entails. You have had to go through this process of getting Medicare coverage. So let's talk about, since we've had Chris on, what was it like working with Chris to kind of get you squared away?
It was great. He was fantastic. I was very hesitant about letting someone come into my place and explain it to me, but he explained everything in detail, and I was just excited.
Now, I feel like it's kind of a hard topic to know a lot of stuff about. Was there something that you came to know about Medicare that you did not know about Medicare heading into this?
I didn't know anything about Medicare. He explained everything. I didn't know that the Medicare Advantage covered dental, vision. There's so many things that you do not know.
And I think it's one of those things, and it's hard to get that information, I feel like. You know, when it's time, you're like, I need to do this. Like you said, I don't know anything about this.
Yes.
So when you called Chris and did it, how surprised were you that it didn't actually cost you any money to get some expertise here?
I was shocked. I didn't believe it. He had explained it to me over and over and over again because I kept having questions. I said, that can't be right.
Right.
But it was.
Yeah, and then at some point, a few weeks later, you're like, well, that bill's going to get here at some point.
Right.
No, and it never did.
It never did.
Now, Chris, working with Paula, what stood out when she came to you and working with her?
After our needs analysis, it was a really nice fit. So we were able to help her with cost-effective savings, lowering copays, find the right, deductible, and the network of coverage for providers as well. So in addition to that, a lot of great coverage for dental, vision, hearing, and we also found some extra supplemental benefits on the side.
Yeah, see, and that's the difference. So what advice would you have for people who want to do this on their own?
Do not do it on your own. There's too many changes. It's too difficult. It's too complicated. Let someone else help you, and Chris explains it extremely well. You can understand it then.
Yeah, and she's not wrong. I mean, usually, let's say if Medicare is the way it is this year, and they don't change it for next year. You know what? It's still confusing.
Very confusing.
But what they do is say, how can we make it more confusing? Let's change it up. Let's make some things. Let's make really confusing people. And the nice thing is, you didn't have to know any of that.
I didn't. That was wonderful.
And that's where you come into play. Make sure you're studying and learning up on all the new things.
Absolutely. Yeah. Anything y'all need, reach out. Be glad to help.
Yeah, so if someone wants to find out more, they want to be a part of this, as we've already mentioned, it does not cost anything to do this. How do they get in contact with you to take that easy path?
Yeah, just reach out, 843-999-5816. I'll be glad to schedule a consultation. Anything you need, I'm just a phone call away.
Now, I'm sure you're probably a little worried heading into this, I got to get Medicare, how do I do it? By the end of it, you're with Chris, you went through it all. Would you say that process was way easier than it should have been because of him?
It was way easier because of Chris. He was wonderful. He explained everything, and I was like, that can't be right. That was way too easy. So he did wonderful.
Yeah, so if you're sweating it, it's a daunting task in front of you. It's not for you. It is for him, and you'll gladly take that responsibility as well. So as we do Medicare Monday, from Paula's mouth to your ears, easy process. Let Chris do this for you, and make sure you stick around. We got more Carolina AM coming up after the break.